Yo, what's going on with y'all? It's your boy Neo XO bringing y'all the Black Clover chapter 296 predictions. Now I know a lot of people was wondering where the predictions went, and honestly I don't know. I never knew that many people wanted it back, but we bringing them back and we got a fire prediction for y'all today. So basically, as we all know, Vanica and Noelle were destined for a rematch. And in chapter 296, I fully expect this rematch to take place. I'm pretty sure most of you guys do as well. We know Tabata sometimes switches over to a different character to give him some spotlight. But in this situation right here, I definitely 100%, I'm gonna give it a 100% prediction that we're gonna get that fight finally. And everybody's wondering what the outcome of the fight is gonna be. I think it's gonna be a well drawn out fight. As in, this fight might take a couple of chapters. I don't think it's going to be one of those fights where we get like a one chapter fight. At the end of the day, Noelle she's one of the main characters. You know, they got the light triad, the dark triad, and this is like the main event. The other characters, kind of like the appetizer. Noelle is kind of like the meal, you know what I mean? And I don't mean that in a way, because a lot of people saying it's like a fan service match. I don't know if they trolling or if they serious, but to me, it's going down. I see this as a real fight. I don't see this as just strictly fan service between two female characters. I already told y'all, and everybody in the Black Clover community and everybody in the anime community, I already said Black Clover has the best women protagonists, women characters in all of anime. Now, I don't know if it's number one because I ain't see every single anime, but I know Black Clover females is up there at the top. Now, what I see going down is something like this. I see in this chapter maybe Gaja taking care of Laura Petrica, because at the end of the day, first of all, Gaja has a crush, presumably. You know, it's insinuated that he has a crush on Laura Petrica, so he's going to want to snap her out of this. So I can see him being like, Laura Petrica, you need to snap out of this. You need to stop doing this. And it's going to be very hard for Laura Petrica to actually do that because she is cursed by Magicula. We know this. So it's going to be hard for her to just break out of a curse. And as far as we know, Magicula is the strongest curse magic user in the entire series. We see other people, you know, who are familiar with curses, like Gordon and his family. He might play a pivotal role in the upcoming chapters, but as of, you know, chapter 296, I don't see her breaking out of this soon. I think it's a little bit too soon for her to break out of this, and I just see Gaja trying to stop her, and I don't really see Gaja trying to attack her unless he's forced into attacking her, you know what I mean? Because he's supposed to protect her. You're not going to attack the person you're supposed to protect. He's going to try to snap her out of it. Now, as far as Noelle and Vanica are concerned, it's going down. This is basically Noelle getting revenge for her mother, you know, and maybe let's put it like this. Her mother wasn't able to finish the job, and now Noelle coming in and finishing the job. I don't think this is going to be one chapter. I believe this is going to be built up kind of like whenever they first fought against Dante, you know, they kind of built it up and it was a couple chapters. I can see something similar happening in this. Really, if I had to bet on who I think will win, I think Noelle gonna win, because it would be quite shocking if she loses, considering how Rail and Charlotte already went against Vanica and Magicula, and they should have, you know, depleted her life force energy a little bit, in my opinion, because Charlotte did some damage, you know. We seen in the previous chapters that Charlotte did some damage, so Noelle should be able to come in and finish the job. And honestly, we don't really know what her new form is capable of. We don't know how powerful she is with the water spirit. So I think that Tabata is going to show us what she's capable of in this chapter right here. I think Noelle might have the upper hand. It might end off with Noelle, you know, landing some really crucial blows on Magicula and Vanica. And then in the next chapter after 296, 297, they might be like, oh, you thought that did something? It didn't do nothing, and then Magicula come back. But considering Tabata just showed us the new form in chapter 295, I can see him wanting to show us what it's capable of. So I can see some high intensity in chapter 296. I think everybody needs to be hyped for chapter 296. I can see some high intensity because I'm just looking at these forms. Like, we have Vanica using, like, probably to her fullest extent at the moment. And we also see Noelle using her full extent. So it's going down. There's no way it's not going down. We're going to see some clashes. Vanica is not just going to go down without a fight. I do think she's ultimately going to go down because Dante is already down, so that weakened the Tree of Cliffoth a little bit. Now we need Noelle to go in and take care of Vanica and Magicula to weaken the gates a little bit, because there's a triad, you know. Dante got taken out by Magna, and we need somebody to take out Vanica. And considering the history that she's kind of, you know, as in her destiny, all right? So, like, based on history, I believe it's Noelle's destiny to take on Magicula and Vanica and win, because her mother took on the same opponent and didn't quite finish the job. And we see Noelle, and I'm hoping that Noelle can surpass her mother. That's what I really want to see. And we've seen in the past, Noelle very much parallels her mother. And this is a new form we have never seen before. And it is absolutely, it's just, to me, it looks like a top tier form. You know, she has a halo over her head. She has wings. And she also has the water spirit helping her. I believe Noelle is going to have the upper hand in this chapter. And it's going to be quite similar to how Yuno had the upper hand whenever his Boreas form, spirit of Boreas form, was revealed. He kind of had the upper hand. He basically one-shotted Xenon. So I ain't saying Noelle going to one-shot Vanica, but it's a possibility. I don't think that's going to happen because, you know, and Xenon, I don't know. Xenon's just a little different. Vanica likes to battle. Xenon wasn't expecting, you know, to be that powerful. But Vanica and Magicula, in my opinion, are expecting Noelle to be that powerful, considering that's what she told her to do. She literally said, go on and get stronger so we can fight again. And Vanica's just crazy and wants Noelle to be as powerful as she possibly can. And in this next chapter, man, I'm really excited. And that's what I really think is going to be going down. You guys go ahead and comment what you guys think is going to be going down, and we can have a discussion in the comments. But other than that, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video, and if you did, go ahead and leave it a thumbs up, comment, and subscribe. As always, it's been your boy Neo XO, and I'm out.